जाना जंगल जाए जा बंदे रे, जंगल जाए जा बंदे रे, फिर पछताना है, एक दिन हमें भी जाना है, एक दिन हमें भी जाना है। जग चला जाता है सारा, जग चला जाता है सारा, इकता कौन ठिकाना है, एक दिन हमें भी जाना है, एक दिन हमें भी जाना है, एक दिन हमें भी जाना है।
इतना तो करना स्वामी, जब प्राण तन से निकले, गोविंद नाम लेकर, जब प्राण तन से निकले, इतना तो करना स्वामी, जब प्राण तन से निकले। या तो गंगा जी का तट हो, जमुना का तट निकट हो, या तो गंगा जी का तट हो, जमुना का तट निकट हो, और सावरा निकट हो, जब प्राण तन से निकले, इतना तो करना स्वामी, जब प्राण तन से निकले। श्री वृंदावन का तल हो, विष्णु चरण का जल हो, श्री वृंदावन का तल हो, विष्णु चरण का जल हो, मुखरे में तुलसी दल हो, जब प्राण तन से निकले, इतना तो करना स्वामी, जब प्राण तन से निकले। मेरा सावड़ा खड़ा हो, तिरछा चरण धर हो, मेरा सावड़ा खड़ा हो, तिरछा चरण धर हो, वंशी कसूर बर हो, जब प्राण तन से निकले, इतना तो करना स्वामी, जब प्राण तन से निकले। सिर सोहना मुकुट हो, मुखरे पे काली लट हो, सिर सोहना
पवित्रेण सूर्यस्मरस्वतीः दास्यते पवित्रपदे तद्गताः पुष्पैः पुष्पवर्णे ब्रह्माविष्णु जहारधरं पुष्पैः धारणं प्रतिगृहीतां ओम श्री कुश मध्ये ब्रह्मा विष्णु जनार्दनम हरि ओम अपवित्रो पवित्रो वा गतो अपिवा यः स्मृतुन्दरिकाक्षं सपहव्यान्तररुचि पवित्रं पूजासनं तिलकं च महापुण्यं पवित्रं पापनाशनम् आपदाहर्ति नित्यं दलाति हरिचन्दनम् हरिकल्याण। प्रेम से बोलिए श्री राम नाम सत्य है सब ही हो घत है। Dear sympathizers, we all assembled here, the crematorium this morning, to bid farewell to a most noble individual of the community who has passed away, the late Mr. Prakash Gajadhar. We live on this planet Earth, which is called Mrityu Lok. The word Mrityu means death and Lok means planet. Earth is the planet where death is inevitable. You only have one sure thing in life. When you're born, you have to die one day. Nothing else is sure. And this is the reality in life, the truth in life. However, our scriptures guide us in that we do not identify with this body, but the Atma or the soul, which is the eternal consciousness of God, that comes into the body to bring life to it. Whilst it is there, we can identify with the consciousness. And when it has left the body, we say there is death, but really and truly nothing dies. For our scriptures teach us, we identify with that soul or the Atma and not the body. Nothing really dies. The soul cannot die, the body does not die. So the philosophers tell us what we call death is not really death, but a transition period where the soul moves from one state to another. The soul having left the body, this body which is made up of 5 gross elements of earth, water, fire, air, and ether will disintegrate. And so we have to prepare this body for disposal. Right? So this, what is normally called the funeral rites, in Hindi is called the Anteshti Sanskar. So we are here this morning to perform the Anteshti Sanskar of the late Mr. Prakash Gajadhar. I want to ask you at this time, let us stand please, as what is important is prayer to the Lord. In whatever one Lord in the universe and whatever way you may know that Lord, you ask the Lord's mercy upon the soul. Right? Join your hands in prayer. Hari Om Yam Brahma Varuna Indra Rudra Maruta Navanti Divyaistavait Vedai Sangha Parakramopadishadai Karyanti Yang Samaga Dhyanavastita Targate Namanasa Pashyanti Yang Yogino Yashyantang Navidu Sura Surganadevai Tasmai Namaha Om Shantakaram Bhujagashainam Padmanabham Shuresham Veshwadharam Gagana Sadrisham Meghavaranam Subhangam Lakshmikantam Kamalanainam Yogi Virdhyanagamiyam Vande Vishnu Bhauvai Haram Sarvalokai Kanatham Shri Mahavishnu Bhagavan Daya Karo Raksha Karo Chama Karo Bolo Shri Ram Naam Satya Hai Sab Hi Ho Ghat Hai. Please the flower anywhere there. You bow. Have a fan is right. Okay, Akash shoulders please. Subhasta chants with him. In your Akashic records in the heavens, you want this Anteshti Sanskar of your late father Akash and your late brother Subhash to be documented. We all have a personal Akashic records in the heavens. So you take your correct name and his name, meditate on Lord Vishnu, and ask the Lord to document in your Akashic record this Anteshti Sanskar you're going to perform on behalf of him. Hari Om Tat Sat Tat Sat Tat Sat Shrimad Bhagavate Mahapurushaya Vishnu Ragya Pravatamanasya Adda Brahman Dvitiye Paradhe Vishnu Pade Shri Svet Varaha Kalpe वैवस्वनवंतरे अष्टविंशतितमे कलियुगे कलिप्रथम चरणे वेस्ट इंडीज खंडे ट्रिनिडाद देशे ग्वाइको ग्राम से ईस्टर्न मीन रोड नगरे से विश्व वसुनाम सर्वस्तरे श्री सूर्य दक्षिणायन पौष मासे कृष्ण पक्षे तृतीया तिथि हरि ओम श्री रवि बारे पुनर्वसु नक्षत्र मिथुन राशि नाना नाम भक्त्यति के नेम हिज नेम अमुप्रेतस्य अंत्येष्टि संस्कार करिष्ये नमः। प्रेम से बोलिए श्री विष्णु भगवान की जय। Please sit there, you bow. Kindly be seated. All right. Hari Om. All right. Take a sip of water and just start drinking, right? Sprinkle water in it. Adhyamu gotrasya mukha pretasya. Come, right, let's do it. Stay right here. You have to go. Just stay right here. What's the DIY effort there? Just sprinkle water. Adhyamu gotrasya mukha pretasya mritastane shaunamit. स्नानं मया दीयते वोपतिष्ठतां स्नानं मया दीयते वोपतिष्ठतां। Very good. Hari Om. Put it in your left hand. With your index finger, this finger, put a nice chandon on it, a green droplet. Om Adhyamu gotrasya mukha pretasya mritastane shaunamit. Hari Om Atar maya diyate vo patishtatam chandanam maya diyate vo patishtatam. Adhyamu gotrasya mukha pretasya mritastane shaunamit. Hari Om Atar maya diyate. Rest it there, right? Maya diyate vo patishtatam. Place the garland around him. Come on this side. Om Adhyamu gotrasya mukha pretasya mritastane shaunamit. Pushpamala maya diyate vopatishtatam. Come on here. Pushpamala maya diyate vopatishtatam. Spray some perfume. Om Adhyamu gotrasya mukha pretasya mritastane shaunamit. Atar maya diyate vopatishtatam gandanam. Adhyamu go, come on this side. Adhyamu gotrasya mukha pretasya mritistane shaunamit. Hari Om Shri Gandanam maya diyate vopatishtatam. Alright. Okay, rest of up, please. Alright. Now you're doing arti, right? We're going to check it out, right? Yeah, we're doing arti. Your wife's doing the arti. When you're wrong, we're talking to 5 dollars. Right? So what you do right? So yeah. Om Adhyamu gotrasya mukha pretasya mritastane shaunamit. Deepanam maya diyate vopatishtatam. Jai Krishna Hare Shri Krishna Hare. दुखियों को दुख दूर करे. जय 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 कृष्ण हरे. जब चारों तरफ अंधियारा हो, आशा का दूर किनारा हो, और कोई नखे बंधारा हो, तब तू ही बेड़ा पार करो. तब तू ही बेड़ा पार करो. जय 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 कृष्ण हरे. तू चाहे तो सब कुछ कर दे, विष को भी अमृत कर दे. पूर्ण कर दे सबकी आशा, जो भी तेरा ध्यान धरो. फिर जो भी तेरा ध्यान धरो. जय 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 कृष्ण हरे. जय कृष्ण हरे श्री कृष्ण हरे. दुखियों को दुख दूर करे. जय 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 कृष्ण हरे. जय कृष्ण हरे श्री कृष्ण हरे. How much a week? Huh? Yes, I can. Huh? दुखियों को दुख दूर करे। जय 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 कृष्ण हरे गोविंद, जय जय गोपाल, जय जय गोविंद, जय जय गोपाल, जय जय राधा रमन हरि गोविंद, जय जय राधा रमन हरि गोविंद, जय जय। बोलो राम नाम सत्य है, सब ही हो घट है। हरि ओम। Yes, hold on. Hari Om. Yes, now hold on. Narayana Bhakti Kevalam Mama Pujitam Prati Grihitam. Go ahead. Om Adhyamu Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Mritistan Eshav Nimit Eshato Pindo Maya Devo Patishtatam. Take a black pill with some water and offer it. Adhyamu Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Tilanjisyo Maya Devo Patishtatam. प्रेम से बोलिए राम नाम सत्य है, सब ही हो घट है। अद्यामु गोत्रस्य मुख प्रेतस्य, put his tulsi leaf on his lip. Adhyamu gotrasya mukha pretasya tulsi dalani maya diyatevo patishtatam. Hari Om. Very good. Just stand one side by side. Mala. Come please. All right. Chan. We have with us Mr. Chan here, who will render some relevant bhajan at this time too. All right. Come now. You want to come here? You want to go up here?
मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम, ले लो राम, मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम, मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम, ले लो राम, मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम। लोचन मन में जगे न हो तो, लोचन मन में जगे न हो तो, जुगल चरण में ले लो राम, ले लो राम, मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम। जीवन देखे चाल बिछाया, रच के माया नाचन छाया, चिंता मेरी तभी मिटेगी, चिंता मेरी तभी मिटेगी, जब चिंतन में ले लो राम, ले लो राम, मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम। तुमने लाखों पापे तारे, मेरी बारी बाज हारे, बाज हारे, मेरे पास ना पुण्य की पूंजी, मेरे पास ना पुण्य की पूंजी, बद पूजन में ले लो राम, ले लो राम, मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम। राम है राम, राम है राम, घर घर अत को, दर दर बत को, कहाँ कहाँ अपना सिर भत को, इस जीवन में मिलो न तुमको राम, हे राम। इस जीवन में मेरे तन में मुझे अपन सरे ले लो राम, ले लो राम। मुझे अपन शरण में ले लो राम, मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम।
Adhyamugotrasya perfume. Amuka pretasya mritistane shaunimit. Om pushpam maya diyate vopatishtatam deepanam maya diyate vopatishtatam. Adhyamugotrasya muka pretasya mritistane shaunimit. Pushpamala maya diyate vopatishtatam. Hari Om. I say I'm your brother-in-law. Right? So you are 11. You can make out, yeah. Hari Om. Messages come to us in the form of, next week, right? In the form of bhajans. This one tells us that one day we all have to leave this mortal coil. Be you the Raja or the Rang, be you the king or the vagrant, death recognizes no indifference. Endlessly we study the scriptures to get over the issue of death, which is so difficult. The waters of this world are treacherous and very, very rough and treacherous. The boat of life is thrown hither and thither. The name of the Lord and the pathway to God's realization makes this trip easier. Any other members of the family who would like to come and pay your respect, please, we invite you to do so at this time. Right? Yeah. एक दिन छूटी जाए संसार, और एक दिन छूटी जाए संसार, और एक दिन छूटी जाए संसार, जिनके लाख परदीप बरत है हो, जिनके लाख परदीप बरत है हो. हरि ओम. You could put a chant on there next week, right? This one, right? Yeah. You can make out the. जिनके लाख परदीप बरत है हो, जाते वो हाथ पसार, जाते वो हाथ पसार, और एक दिन छूटी जाए संसार, और एक दिन छूटी जाए संसार. राजा रंग के काल नहीं चिन्हत, राजा रंग के काल नहीं चिन्हत. हरिओम. सबके करत आहार, सबके करत आहार, ओ एक दिन छूटी जाए संसार, और एक दिन छूटी जाए संसार. Any others who would like to come and pay your respects, please, we invite you. वेद पुराण ग्रंथ बहु विधि पद, वेद पुराण ग्रंथ बहु विधि पद, कोई न पावत पार, कोई न पावत पार, ओ एक दिन छूटी जाए संसार, ओ एक दिन छूटी जाए संसार. भवसागर में जीवन नैया हो, भवसागर में जीवन नैया हो, राम लगावे पार, राम लगावे पार, और एक दिन छूटी जाए संसार, और एक दिन छूटी जाए संसार। राम नाम सत्य है, सब ही हो घट है। Anyone else wish to pay your respect? Please, you could do so. You have these models that could use it out. Bhajans bring message to us. They're really, most times you hear them sung at funeral times, but really meant for when you are alive, to remind us of the importance of this life in this human body. Do not waste it. It's the highest in God's creation of 8,400,000 species. We did not get it by guess or coincidence. Scriptures tell us, lower creatures beg the Lord for this body, but they can't get it because of a karmic situation. Nobody belongs to anybody. We come alone, we go alone. Really and truly, a father, mother, brother, sister, wife, husband, nobody belongs to anybody. Every single thing that is perceived by the senses of perception, know them to be unreal. The house, the land, the wealth, all the assets remain right here. What is important, get on the pathway to God's realization. That helps us to make life easy and more meaningful whilst we are here, and to help us achieve the ultimate goal, which is moksha, where the soul will merge in oneness with the Lord. Jyoti janam gavaya sadhu, Jyoti janam gavaya o sadhu, Jyoti janam gavaya. एक पिता के हम सब लड़के, धरती हमरे माता, कुटुम कबीला संघन साथी, काल डंक बजाया साधु, झूठे जन्म गवाया ओ साधु, झूठी जन्म गवाया। दो दिन तो पहुनाई जगत में, माया में भर माया, धन दौलत कुछ काम नुआवे, छूट जाएंगी यह काया साधु, झूठे जन्म गवाया ओ साधु, झूठे जन्म गवाया। सतसंग की गंगा बही है, कोमल जिसका धारा, सतसंग की गंगा बही है, कोमल जिसका धारा, करिय स्नान विमल कर काया, पापिन पाप कराया साधु, झूठे जन्म गवाया ओ साधु, झूठे जन्म गवाया। प्रेम से राम नाम सत्य है, सब ही हो घट है। Anyone else wish to pay your respect? We invite you at this time. Let me see a yellow flower there. Hari Om, Ram Nam Satya Hai, Sab Hi Ho Ghat Hai. Okay, hold a flower each there now. So, my dear sympathizers, we are here this morning to bid farewell to this most noble individual who has passed away through transition, the late Mr. Prakash Gajadhar. I have had the blessed privilege to have known him for so very long. We are about well, I'm 1 year older than him, right? It's around the same age time, so on. He has come from a very noble family background, has lived a very noble life in the community. He was an educator himself, a teacher at the Northeastern College. Teaching was his profession, which he took after his late dad. And one thing I always admire him for, anytime we meet, he will try to say 2 words in Hindi. He always liked to talk his Hindi, because you know how much people converse in Hindi. But he had that love for his language, his mother tongue, and he had that love for his dharma also. But as I said, that one day we come here, one day we have to leave. It is the only short thing in life. Many great individuals have tried to evade death, and we try to, right? One of the greatest examples you have, and if you don't know the answer, you will know how this person could die. There was a king called Hiranyakashipu, and he was having done penance. He was requested by the Lord to ask for any boon he wanted. And realizing that when he couldn't get immortality, he said, Lord, bless me. I must not die in the day nor the night, nor on the ground nor in the sky, nor inside a building nor outside, nor by a man, animal, no weapon. How you'll kill that man? If you don't know the answer, it's difficult. Right? That is form where the Lord took the form of half lion and half man nursing. He was neither man nor animal. He had no weapon. He used the claws possessed by a lion. He came between dusk and dark. It was neither day nor night. He put him on the doorway. He said, you're neither inside nor outside. And he rested him on his lap. He said, you're neither in the ground nor in the sky. Right? So great ones before tried to butter, yet still death was able to conquer them. Lord Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita gives us some consolation as we listen to a few verses, which is even important at this time. Hari Om Vasudevam Sutam Devam Kansachanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishna Vande Jagat Guru. 5,000 odd years ago on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, Lord Krishna stood there relating to his disciple Arjuna and said, Arjun, ye inang veti hantarang ye chaivanang manyate hatam ubhautaw na bijanito nanyang hantati na hadiyate. He said, Arjun, that person possesses the highest excellence of wisdom. Who can realize and who can see that there is a difference between this body and the soul? Normally, when we look at ourselves in the mirror, we say, well, I'm looking good today, right? When you say I, who you mean? We look at this body, but are we really, or are you really this body? Am I really this body? No. The Atma or the soul, which is the eternal spark of God, which comes into the body to bring life to it. Whilst it's there, we could identify with the consciousness, but now it has left the body. Now you get to realize there's a difference between body and soul. For instance, everybody called him Prakash, but nobody would have asked this morning what time Prakash body will be coming, right? For the funeral service. Let me say the home and the funeral is coming to the home then, right? What time is Prakash coming for the funeral? What you'll ask? What time the body is arriving? You see it? So with the soul having left the body, we are now seeing there's a difference between the body and the soul. Lord Krishna is saying the person who can realize that early o'clock in your life, that person would have possessed the highest issue of intelligence in him. And this only happens when your third eye is open. When the mind's eye become awake, you're able to see the real from the unreal. This world is a mirage. It makes you believe it's real and true. And one knock on your door. Kala Danka Bajaya. That duck who comes, when you look at the peephole, who are you? He said, my name is the messenger of death. You have to go today. Huh? You see it? Then you begin to realize, I have to leave. Now the issue with death is to that when your time comes, you cannot evade it. Right? You can't evade that time. There's an analogy that explains, every day the messenger of death comes on earth. You have to figure them very well, right? And he comes with his list, who had to go this morning. All right? So when he took up the list that morning, he seen the king's name. He said, boy, the king is a man with plenty of responsibility. Better pass and notify him, So when he passed by the palace, he saw the guard. And he told the guard, I'm the messenger of death, The king has to go today, Hear what's going on, You'll notify him for me, please. I'm going on the road to pick up the others and come back. All right? So what happened is that the guard ran inside, hustled the king and tell him what his situation. But the king was a quick thinker. He said, God, if I had to go, you are a loyal person to me, You want to play king for a day? Give me your outfit and take mine. You go and sit on the throne. And the king took the guard's outfit, stood up by the gate. Well, the guard relaxing on the throne there. Well, he said, Death feel smart, I was smart him today. Late in the evening, Death hustled coming up with the messenger of death. He said, you tell him? He said, yes, he waiting for you on the throne there. He said, boy, if I tell you, look how late it is. You see where you're coming to die? Nobody wants to die. Nobody wants to die. Now, if we only have births and no death, what will happen? Well, whatever body due to karma that the soul takes, it gets accustomed to it and it gets to like it. It don't like to leave it. Have you ever tried to kill a cockroach? It will run for its life. A rat is a pest, the same thing. So too is the human. We try our very best to prolong life in this body. So he said yes. He said, but if I tell you something, I get keep back down the road. Look, I'm really late. I ain't had time to go inside now, but I have to carry somebody. I will carry you instead. So was it the God's time? No, it was the king's time. All what he tried to evade, he could not have evaded that. So he said, very great is that individual possessing that intelligence. What he says, the jayate mriyativa kadachi trayang gutva bhavita vana bhuyaha ajo nitya shestravyang puranu nahanyati hanyamanu sharirang. This Atma or the soul, which is the eternal spark of God, has no birth. And anything that has no birth cannot have death. Right? It is the most ancient thing in the universe. It is the eternal spark of the Lord. Its ultimate objective is to return in oneness with the Lord. The soul existed before it came into the body. Whilst in the body and there is life, you could identify with it. But it does not mean that it has left the body, that has died. No, nothing dies. We learn in science, matter cannot be created nor destroyed. The body is made up of the 5 gross elements of earth, water, fire, air, and ether. It cannot be destroyed. And when you go to a Hindu funeral, you will notice the coffin is normally rested 5 places on the ground. One we'll do outside and for the cremation site. When this ritual is performed, it's called a manzil. Every time you do this ritual, you ask that the elements be released back into its natural state. Earth go back to earth, water to water, fire to fire, and so on. Then the very Lord said, the soul cannot be burned by fire, drenched by water, nor caught by weapons. So if the body does not die and the soul does not die, why fear death? Thousands of times we have been born. Thousands of times we have died. And the process goes on like that, which is called reincarnation or transmigration of the soul or metapsychosis, until we achieve that perfection where the soul can merge back in oneness with the Lord. So since the soul cannot die, we have to dispose of the body. There are different ways of disposal of a body. Long ago you had instances of sea burial. We had burial, cremation. If you go to India, you see bodies floating on the Ganges. There's a sect in India called the Parsis. They believe the body should not be wasted. They place it on a hide that vultures will eat from it and so on. But according to the scriptures, the highest way of disposal is by cremation. Everything goes back to ashes. Right now, the soul, having left the body, enters into an aerial body the size of the thumb. It's called an angush sarir. And it is seeing all what is taking place here with the body. The soul is seeing all who hear, everything that is going on here. The soul of Prakash is witnessing this. So since the soul is alive, right, and cannot die, hence why the importance of all the rites and rituals in Hinduism. 10 days after the funeral, a new body is formed called the cubit, an aerial body the size of the palm of the hand. That ritual is called the Shivin or the Dasgatra. The soul drops the size of this body and enters that body and is ready to leave on a journey. Right? That journey is to who? Or where it's going? To the Lord of Justice, we call Lord Yamraj. The journey begins when the Bhandara ceremony is finished. You see how important the rites and rituals are. When the Bhandara is finished, the soul leaves. How long is that journey? Only one celestial day. But a celestial day equals a human year. And that's why the Hindu home enters into a state of mourning for 1 year. Before the 1 year will be completed, the ritual is performed back again to complete the journey of the Atma, after which it has to face the Lord as the judge. And based on the logical law of the universe, which is the law of karma, the soul is destined a future body if it does not achieve that oneness. If these rites and rituals are not performed, the soul enters and stays in the spirit world until eternity. You see, hence why it is so important, these rites and rituals which are to be performed. So here again, Lord Krishna explains to Arjuna, asks the Lord, Lord, why life has to be like this? At this time, when it's after working hard throughout your whole life, time to sit down and relax, You hear a knock on your door, time to go. Right? Why life had to be like that? Huh? So the Lord Krishna told him, he said, Arjun, vasasani jirnani yatha bihai navani ko grihanati naroparani tatha sharira rani vihai jirna kunan yati sanyati navani dehi. He said, Arjun, this body is just like a suit of clothes. You have a common outfit you like to wear, often it will get worn out, faster than the others. Well, men does wear outfit over and over, but ladies, I think, have to get new one every time, right? So he said, why this has to be like this? So the Lord says the body is like the suit of clothes constantly worn, it becomes worn out. You have to make a new one or buy a new one. So too, when the soul feels that the body is no longer able to upkeep it, mainly to physical deterioration, the soul discards the body to take a new one dependent on the law of karma. You see? And mainly it happens. And what is happening, devotees, you will notice, health is a serious issue in this time. Right? Time to relax, ill health factors come in, and we have to suffer for it and so on. Hence why it's very important we have more opportunities to check with our health than before. And it's very important. You work hard all your life, to relax, and time to relax, you can't do it. Right? WHO, World Health Organization statistics showing the eating of meat increases the risk of cancer by 18% right now. And that is rampant. Just think about it. Right? Very, very rampant. So Krishna Bhagavan says, Arjun, Nainang chidanti shastrani, nainang dahati pavakana, chainang kalidayapo vana shosheti maruta. He said, Arjun, no weapon has yet been invented to destroy the soul. No amount of fire can burn it, and no amount of water can drown it. It is immortal. It is the most ancient thing in life. It existed before it came into the body. In the body, while there is consciousness, we could identify with it. But having left the body, it does not mean it has died. No, it continues to live on. And that's the process going on like this until we could phase out and achieve oneness with the Lord. We join in prayer, begging the mercy of Lord Krishna upon this Atma or soul of Prakash. Om Gita Ganga Chagayatri Sita Satya Saraswati Brahmvidya Brahmavari Trisindhya Mukti Gehini Ardhamatra Chidananda Bhaudvani Bhainashini Veda Triparayanantra Tatvarta Jnana Manjari Prem se boliye Ram Naam Satya Hai Sabhi Ho Ghat Hai. Place your flowers and bow. At this time, his only son, and he is blessed to have a biological son to do all these rites and rituals on behalf. Also, his brother is here, Subhash, and we know that he will do everything with all guidance to the best of his knowledge and ability. He would like to express some sentiments on behalf of his dad. I pass you over to Akash. No problem. Mm-hmm. Come on. Right. You want to use this? I just have to find.
2nd of November, 1954. This is the day that God put one of his angels on earth. I am referring to my dad, Prakash Gajadhar. Growing up, I wanted to be just like my dad, and it turned out to be so. He was a teacher, I am a teacher. He was born and grew up in Sangre Grande, attended the Sangre Grande Hindu School, passed common entrance exam for Northeastern College, attended UE, was one of the first set of teachers in the Toko Composite School, then went on to teach at Northeastern College. He took an early retirement to be in his business, Consumers Haven Limited. My dad loved music, always beating the table or the dashboard in the car, even if it had no music. He would create his own. He played and toured the world with the Naya Zamana Orchestra. At school, he was involved in most of the activities. Sadly, during the COVID, he suffered 2 strokes, then suffered a silent massive heart attack in his sleep. He had a successful triple bypass heart surgery in September. He was healing properly. Then on Wednesday morning, he suffered another heart attack. He never said goodbye. So basically, on Wednesday, the 3rd of December, I took a day off from school, and around 6 o'clock in the morning, I heard this funny noise, and I thought it was something outside, cars passing by, whatnot. And then I heard my mom yell out his name, and I quickly rushed to him. I saw him on the ground with his stick, and he was gasping for breath. When I turned him on the ground, he took his last breath in my arms, so he passed away peacefully in my arms. Right? He did not suffer. Earlier this year, when he went to the cardiologist said that his heart is 33% functional, which means that a lot of his muscle cells in the heart would have been dead. So it would have been a matter of time. Doctors are not God, so they cannot predict how long it would take. So he did the triple bypass surgery, and he definitely did his best. We all did our best as well. My dad was the most kind-hearted person. A great father, was always there for my mom, my sister Anushka, and I. Whenever Anu and I wanted something, we always bypass our mom and would always get our way with dad. My mom's answer would be no 99% of the time, and each time we ask her why, she would say that a man has to put his foot down. Always a joke with us. My sister and I admire our mom. She is strong, has lots of patience, and is very dedicated. She never left my dad's side, always making sure that he took his medication on time, ate the correct food. She always put dad, Anu, and I first. Mom, I know that you are trying to come to terms with dad's passing away. Always remember that Anu and I, together with you, will always cherish the memories we had with dad, and will always pray that whenever he is with Lord Krishna and he is at peace. Dad, we want you to go in peace with Lord Krishna. He will guide you to his place in heaven. God is waiting on one of his best angels. We will always love you. We will always cherish all our memories together. And just know that mommy will be taken care of. I love you, Daddy. Go in peace.
Thank you so much, Akash, for those lovely words. And we know that definitely you have an obligation in your hand to take care of your mom. Okay? And we know you'll do that. His elder brother, Vishnu, would like to express some sentiments. Vishnu.
Sitaram, everyone. My voice will crack up today. It takes time for me to crack up. But I came today to be part of the team. And first time in my life I get fired. Pundit fired me today because I am elder than Prakash. And it is said in the scripture, a parent do bury a child. Hence the reason. But I got re-employed now. So you see how life is fortunate. I didn't come prepared to make a speech, and so be it. I lose one job and I got another job. I just want to tell you all that Prakash, as a sibling, was very kind. He's a person, very quiet. As little children, he was shy. We slept on the same bed for about 20 years. So I know him well. He's a man who never get vexed. And Pandit took a piece of my speech by saying he always tried to talk Hindi. And if he meet a Spanish person, he will try to talk Spanish. So he's always willing to do those things. I've never seen Prakash get vexed. Prakash also, together with myself and Subhash, he was one of the foundation members of Eastern Order Supplies. Without Prakash, myself, there would not have been an Eastern Order Supply. So I want to commend him on his effort in those days. He worked hard. So sad to see him go. His whole, what was the word I could use here? Disposition. Is caring, kind, always making a joke. If you ask Prakash anything, he turn it into humor. He likes to laugh, he loves people. His cousins, a lot of them here, would remember him, always being jovial. And according to Akash, loved to beat a drum. I could see the motion. Akash, he's always on a table, on a bucket. That's Prakash. So it's sad to see him go, but he did have a peaceful death. I went there that morning. He very fast he went. He fight for about 5 years when he got the first stroke. He had the strength, and he was always willing. Prakash, my family and I will miss you. We miss you dearly. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Vish, elder brother of Prakash. Some of you may have known Prakash better than I, especially in teaching fraternity and so on. I leave the floor open if anybody wishes to express any sentiments. Please, you're welcome.
Sitaram, everyone. I teach at Northeastern College. I'd like to express my sympathies and condolences on behalf of Toko Composite. I also taught at Toko Composite. Prakash was one of the most humble persons that I know. Whenever we meet, he would ask about the children in Toko. A lot of the children would be probably older than myself, right? Likewise at Northeastern. At Northeastern, he's very good at organizing events. When we used to host the graduation at Northeastern, he was one of the main organizers, and he would ensure that the teachers are well taken care of. I worked with Prakash for many years. Both of us were the accounts teachers, the POA teachers at Northeastern. Very astute guy, okay, and he loved his staff, many of them who are here today as well. Okay, I will not be long, I know other people may want to speak. On behalf of Northeastern to Composite, we express our condolences. We wish him a safe and a joyful journey unto Lord Krishna. On behalf of the Kunj Bihari family, the Raghuber family, and my sister who is the Bash family as far as Kuva, we also express our condolences to the entire family. Okay, and we wish you all to be strong. The Gajadhar family has been getting smaller over the years. I remember I would go and pick up Prakash dad sometimes, couple times, and take him wherever you want to go. And over the last few years, they have lost our mom before, dad, Vijay, and now Prakash. Okay, that is telling the younger ones you all need to make some. Subhash? Yeah, you all need to make some. A lot of the younger people are not doing that. I don't know why. Okay, so I wish you all well, and I wish Prakash a safe and joyful journey unto Lord Krishna.
Okay. Thank you so much. Anybody else, please? You're welcome if you wish to express any sentiments. You have the opportunity now. Are you going to All right. See you later.
Yeah. Hello, good Sitaram, everyone. I think this morning it would be remiss of me if I don't say a few words on this rather unhappy occasion of my dear buddy Prakash. Now, on behalf of my wife and family and Mr. George Liting, I don't know how many of you know him, I'd like to express sentiments to members of the bereaved family, with particular reference to Mala, the wife, okay, and daughter Anushka, son Akash. Now, for those of you who do not know me, my name is Tony Gyan, and I have known Prakash for the past 47 years. So let me just put some context into that. You see, let me just track back a little bit on. It was September 1978 when I got a teaching position at the Doko Composite School. And my dad now, he knew Prakash very well. He took me down to Mary Street, his Mary Street home, and he said, come and meet this guy. And when he introduced me to Prakash, you know, that's to make arrangements to go to school and back from Sangre Grande to Toko Composite at the time. I saw Prakash, when my dad introduced me to him, I said, you know what, after our first conversation with me and Prakash, I said, that guy is a keeper. I said, no way I'm going to part company with that guy. Prakash has extolled the virtues of nobility, love, respect, kindness, selflessness. Prakash, let's give me a chance, Steve. Yeah. He was always methodical, meticulous, organized in discharging his duties. Now, like Akash said a while ago, okay, he always in charge of the financial affairs of Northeastern College to make sure that the balance sheet is not in the red. We always do well, and he's organized fundraising activities all the way from walkathons to the graduation dance ball. That was our biggest money spinner. In fact, Prakash was like the buzz, the hub of all activities within the staff. And I was his right-hand man in most cases. Prakash, I'll tell you something. He has a kind of strange sense of humor. He can be quirky at times. I'll give you some examples. I remember when, I don't know how many of you know Karen Bino. Her dad passed away in Damri Hill. So Prakash, as usual, he come, he passed and picked me up. He said, "Gyan, let me go in the wake." So when we reached there now, he asked Karen, you know, he's sympathizing with her and empathizing. He said, "Well, Karen, how old was your dad when he died?" So Karen said, "Well, you know, he was 72. So Prakash said, 72? So who else was 70? 72, who else was 70? That's the kind of humor he had. I'll tell you something again. When we was working Toko, and we had in like on the Tuku Road, I remember one day we reached Banandra, and there was this awful stench of rotting fish. And I was in the front seat, the passenger seat, and there were people in the back seat. And when Prakash, I was saying that thing that smell. When we passed that, everybody, as if on cue, put up the glass, the windows. Guess what Prakash did? He left his glass down, and he turned on the radio to maximum volume. Yeah, that's the kind of person he is. He was kind of quirky in that sense, but an excellent sense of humor. I'll tell you one more thing before I close. I don't want to take up too much of your time. In the year 2007, early about March, so I told Prakash, you know what? I'm planning to immigrate into North America, to Toronto, Canada. And do you know, less than a month later, Prakash came to me. He said, Tony, you sure you're leaving? He said, when is the resignation date? I said, November the 2nd. You know, less than a month away, Prakash comes and he tells me, Gyan, I cannot say one day without you, He put his date for November the 2nd, which is coincidentally his birthday. So, in closing, buddy, as you embark on your last ride to the cremation site, what can I say to you? May your soul rest in peace. Okay? Thank you very much.
Thank you, Tony, for those sentiments expressed. Do you have anybody else wish to? On the floor, is it? Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Ex-principal is here, Sarabal.
Salam, everyone. A sad day indeed for everyone present and others who would know Prakash and the Gajadhar family. I have known him for a very, very long time, from primary school through secondary school, through UE, and beyond that into the profession, the teaching profession. And we remain good friends from those days until Wednesday morning when I got the news that he was no longer. And then I reflected immediately on our friendship from primary school in green shirt and khaki pants to Northeastern College in white shirt and black pants, and then to university in civilian shirt and pants and jersey and what have you. And we went through life like that as good friends. Remember at UE, even when you had optional courses, we chose the same courses because we were close and we know that we could rub off on each other with the notes and what have you and so on. He was always helpful and kind, well known to my family, my parents and brothers, as I too was known to his family, his father, his mother, and his brothers. A long relationship with a person who, even though he's leaving this physical world, the memories of him would remain with all those who have come into contact with him and indeed his family and his two special children, Akash and Anushka, who he has brought up along with their mother Mala with the kind of love and care that have made them into the adults that they are today. In his closing chapter, we all could safely say he has done his task on earth and could leave knowing fully well that he is leaving in good hands. His adult children, and I say adult because it's always a difficulty. I remember parents saying the worst fear in life is to leave or to die when your children are still small because you don't know who would take care of them, how they would take care of them, because you are sure that nobody will take care of your children as you will. But I'm sure in his last days, that was not one of his fears, because he knew that he has done his job and that Akash and Anushka could stand on their own feet to support their mother in this difficult time and for life to continue with a little pause at this period of time, but certainly in the not too distant future as normal. And today, Pak, on this journey, thank you for the friendship, for the good memories, and for the good life that you have lived and the positive impact that you have made on those who you have come in contact with, including the thousands of students who would have passed through your hands. Goodbye, Prab. Goodbye, friend. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ramlal. So this time I kindly ask you, let us stand please, as what is important again is prayer. We beg the Lord's mercy upon this Atma of the soul. We beg the Lord to give courage to the family, his Dharampatni, Mala and the children. It's something sure that will happen one day. When we go to a funeral, it should leave us with thoughts, food for thought. What we have seen here, we'll be in that position one day. So whilst we are in this earth, what is important, do not procrastinate, but take advantage of the greatest treasure that we have as humans. And what is the treasure? How much time we have remaining in life. Do we know? Nobody knows. What really is our obligation? Just two simple things. It's called par and upakar. Serve the Lord and His creation with a guileless heart, which simply translates to mean just do good whilst you could, when you could, as long as you could, and as much as you could. Do not sit back and wait for opportunities to do good, but look for opportunities to do good whilst God bless us with this body. Okay? We ask the Lord in our closing here that, O Lord, Sri Krishna Bhagavan, listen to our humble prayer and request. For one who has not a hope and support, accept him at your feet. During the course of life, we do wrong, we do right, both consciously and unconsciously. Forgive for all wrongs. For again, the currents of the waters of the world are torrentious and deep. The refuge of your name makes that trip easier. O merciful and compassionate Lord, your beloved Father, have mercy upon this Atma or soul without shame. Freedom from the cycles of births and death becomes impossible. O Lord, we as your children, we put our hearts together and we beg you, keep this Atma Vasula as your servant. We your children, we pray on his behalf. Shri Krishna Chandra Maharaj Prabhu बिनती इतनी सुनिए सुनिए श्री कृष्ण चंद्र महाराज प्रभु बिनती इतनी सुनिए सुनिए जिनके कछु और अवलंबन ही तिनके चरणन और रखिए रखिए इसके अवगुण बहुतेरे है यही बार क्षमा करिए करिए श्री कृष्ण चंद्र महाराज प्रभु बिनती इतनी सुनिए सुनिए यह मृतक जीव को सुधारो गति निजता सबना और रखिए रखिए कोई पुत्र तुम्हार करो बिनती निज धाम इसी को चाहिए चाहिए श्री कृष्ण चंद्र महाराज प्रभु बिनती इतनी सुनिए सुनिए बिनती इतनी सुनिए सुनिए. Let us put some beautiful words together. Though your smile is gone forever and your hand we cannot touch, still we will have some memories of the one we love so much. We will think of you in silence and often speak your name. All we will have are memories and your picture in a frame. Our hearts will ache in sadness and our silent tears flow. For what it meant to lose you, no one will ever know. Your memory will be our keepsake with which we will never part. For the Lord has you in his keeping. We will always keep you in our hearts. Hari Om Anadhi Nidhano Deva Sanka Chakra Gadadhara Akshaya Pundarikaksha Preta Moksha Prado Bhava Krishna Krishna Kripalu Tvam Gatinang Gathir Bhava Sansar Magnanang Prasid Purushottamam Om Tat Sat Pretatma Shanti Om Tat Sat Pretatma Shanti Om Tat Sat Pretatma Shanti Shanti Shanti. Bolo Shri Ram Naam Satya hai sab hi ho ghat hai. Please be seated. We leave a few minutes for final viewing, after which we'll have a ritual to do on the outside as we step out before we load onto the hearse to the banks of the Caroni River. If anybody wish to pay your respect now, also you can do so. Right, okay, good. Right. So you go organize with them afterwards. Yeah. We're going to do the end. Huh? We're already at Sit down, sit down. Hey, how you doing? Okay, Bill. Who doing that, boy? Who doing that? Oh, Indira? Indira? You really want that? Good. Hey, see right there. Oh, let's put it across. That's right.
And in a similar manner, when we take our exit, we shall leave alone. 2 दिन की जिंदगी है, 2 दिन का मेला. When we do take stock of our lives, we realize that this life is a very short visit to a mela. This is a world of strangers. No one is yours. Although everyone lives, I am still alone. आए भी अकेला और जाए भी अकेला.
त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धु च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देवा. आए भी अकेला जाए भी अकेला. 2 दिन की जिंदगी है, 2 दिन का मेला. आए भी अकेला जाए भी अकेला. 2 दिन की जिंदगी है, 2 दिन का मेला. जिंदगी है दो दिन का मेला आए भी अकेला जाए भी अकेला दो दिन की जिंदगी है दो दिन का मेला दो दिन की जिंदगी है दो दिन का मेला
दो दिन की मेहमान जगत में
Take this small and open back in your right. Andiamo ora, siamo da prendersi e partecipante di Cristo, dai tua chiesa, perfetto guiati e Dio la vita. Let us all the very next andiamo ora, siamo da prendersi e perfetto che lanci sia guiati e Dio. बोलो श्री राम नाम सत्य है सब ही हो अंदर है. You ready to go? You leave any cloth, right? Yeah. All right.
Grab the handle with the cloth.
We will advise you.
दिल बहलाता है।
दुनिया में आते जाते वो प्यार लुटाता है।
सागर ने पूछा नैया से, नैया ने पूछा खेवैया से,
सबसे प्यारा कौन है? पापा, मेरे पापा।
पापा, तेरे पापा।
चंदा ने पूछा तारों से, तारों ने पूछा हजारों से, सबसे प्यारा कौन है?
पापा, तेरे पापा।
पापा, तेरे पापा। मेरे पापा। पापा, मेरे पापा।
स्नानं मया दीयते वो प्रतिष्ठताम, स्नानं मया दीयते वो प्रतिष्ठताम. Very good. That's the day, please, if you can have here. Let's get to the visual here. Om adhyamugotrasya mukha pretasya mritisthane shaunabet दीपनं मया दीयते वो प्रतिष्ठताम, दीपम मया दीयते वो प्रतिष्ठताम. ऐसे दिया सूर्य चक्षु गक्षतु वार्मारं च पृथ्वी च धर्मना आपो गक्षति कर्तृते हितं औषधीषु प्रतिष्ठा शरीरे. पंच तत्व शांति, पंच तत्व शांति, पंच तत्व शांति. Take out the ball in your right hand, you can down. Stoop down back, please. Break it in 4 parts. No, in your hand. 2 halves and I said. Hold it in your left hand. Put it in your left hand. Pick up a piece with your right hand. Throw it across you. Throw an exporter behind you. Next quarter here. Which has water there? Throw that piece down. Alright. You open back this. In the hand you take your shoulders. Go ahead and open. Adhyamugotrasya mukha pretasya mritisthane shaunabet chatve khicharvit eshato pindo maya diyate vo patishtatam. Open your hand again. You open this with the water. Adhyam, keep your hand over there. Adhyamugotrasya mukha pretasya telanjasyo maya diyate vo patishtatam. Very good. Bolo Shri Ram Naam Satya hai sabhi ho ghata hai. You're holding the cloth together with the handle. Those on this side, hold it in the right hand. Those on this side, hold it in the left hand. Feet in front. There we go. Ram Naam Satya hai. Holy cloth with the handle. Come this way. Right. Press down here. Feet down so, head on my side. Yeah, just swing the head. Very good. Right. Same thing again. Come back other side, so much, please. Okay, sprinkle water on the body. Adhyamu gotrasya mukha pretasya Britistane shaunamit snanang mayadiyate vo patishtatam snanang mayadiyate vo patishtatam. Very good. Can I see again? Lucky him, breezy today. Take your time, it's out. Om madhyamu gotrasya mukha pretasya Britistane shaunamit Deepanam deepanam mayadiyate vo patishtatam. That's it, yeah? Surya chakshu gakshatu varmarang cha prithvi cha dharmana apo gakshati tathratehikang aushadishu pratitishta sharirai pancha tattva shanti pancha tattva shanti pancha tattva shanti. Take all back attenda, make it on four as you did just now. Put your left hand. Throw a piece across here. Behind them. That's right. Next piece down. And off the back, let's see. Om Adhyamu. Together with us. Right. Adhyamu gotrasya mukha pretasya Britistane Visrantau bhuta namna nimit rudaivatova eshato pindong mayadiyate vo patishtatam. Open up your hand. Off the back, let's with the water. Adhyamu gotrasya mukha pretasya telanjasyo mayadiyate vo patishtatam. Bolo Shri Ram Naam Satya hai sabhi ho ghat hai. Short on handle, feet in front. Coming up by the junction. Hello, Sitaram. Swing the feet so and put the head here. Just swing the head on my side. Too long again. Water. Adhyamu gotrasya mukha pretasya Britistane shaunamit snanang mayadiyate vo patishtatam snanang mayadiyate vo patishtatam. Very good. See? Om Adhyamu gotrasya mukha pretasya Britistane shaunamit Deepanam deepanam mayadiyate vo patishtatam. That's it, yeah? Surya chakshu gakshatu vatmarang cha prithvi cha dharmana apo gakshati tatrahitang aushadishu pratitishta sharirai pancha tattva shanti pancha tattva shanti pancha tattva shanti. Yet it cannot open that. Bolo Ram Naam Satya hai sabhi ho ghat hai. Pull again, swing the feet on the side. Right. Swing the feet on the right and look around. Come up there, it will be easier to pass. all cool, right? All right. All right, just swing it around. I'll bring the feet in the center of the pie on the ground here. Swing so, swing the head on my side. Yes, swing the head. Right, try central. Very good. All right. Okay, come back on this side, smash, please. Then, too long. Go walk again. Adhyamu gotrasya mukha pretasya Tistane shaunivet Snanang mayadi ati vo patishtatam. I'm pretty fly away there. I press it on there. We can hold this here. We got it, see? Om madhyamu gotrasya mukha pretasya mritistane shaunivet Deepanam maya diyatevo patishtatam Deepam maya diyatevo patishtatam. President wrong there. Surya chakshu gakshatu vatmanam chaprutivicha dharmana apo gakshat pritang osedishu pratishta sharirai Panchatattva shanti, panchatattva shanti, panchatattva shanti. Take out the pen now. We'll get it forward. Rest also. Here I come. Got it? Behind you. That's so. Rest also. Oh, for this one we have. Okay? Here. Try the black blue. Om madhyamu gotrasya mukha pretasya shauhaste sadhat nivit predaivatva eshato pindo maya diyatevo patishtatam. Take some water. Keep your hand over in that. Madhyamu gotrasya mukha pretasya tilanjasyo maya diyatevo patishtatam. Ram Nam Satya hai sabhi ho ghat hai. This is the last that we are going to see of Prakash, who has left us. We are now going to prepare the body for cremation. Those who would like to have a final view, you can do so here. Yeah. All right. The all the flowers there, put it in that box, please. And the tulsi leaf too. Leave the pinda. The essence, we empty it out here. Indira, you have it? Alright, yes. Take out the flowers, please. Yeah, leave that one again. Okay, Anu. Where's Anu? Let them boys are right here. I tell them boys. Okay? Alright, take out the gold now. Be careful in the ground, eh? Yes, open out front. Take it out on the back. Dad, I'm going to do dusting, right? Where's the corner? You don't need palm of your hand. You take it for it. Anyway, yeah. Straight and left hand. All right. Put a piece in each chair. See? You want a piece too? piece on each eyelid. One in each nostril. And the last one facing across the lip. Oh. Got your hand on it. Oh. Alright. Well, yeah. Right. Calm there. Alright. But you did wrong, right? Put this across the lip. Yeah, so straighten back and put this one on the top back. Over the left, yeah. Let's see, I can't touch it. Go on, do the slide. Straighten back the channel, push it in and right then. Check it inside. Right, that's it. Straighten the piece of wood, the channel wood. No, put that one parallel to that. Right, rest this on top, the top lip and the wood. Go by the nose. Alright. Okay, let's put our box across here, please. Okay, what happened? All you're going to left leave the cloth, right? Huh? Alright. We're going to show you what to do here. Yeah. Campaign every day. Ang di bago dito, paano din? Yeah, tika dito, siya ni bago. The press all our best on candy hollow. Vai sapere questo. E poi è una riga. Vai te hanno scrota. Vai te hanno scrota. Category Only leaving the cloth, right? Akash? Hey, only leaving the cloth, okay? Yes, only the handle. And as you hold, you have to lift the back a little higher, right? He will go around the back and guide you how to come in. You want to go central and stuff. Yeah, go around the back. You're right. Right, only hold. That's all the handle. Carefully bounce on this one thing here. Up. No. Center. Lift all your hand a little back. Answer it there. All right, come and stoop down there, please. Subhash, just stoop with him and touch his hand. Yeah, just stoop down. Let me see him. Take this and draw 7 lines here. Ayodhya Mathura Maya Kashikang Shyavantika Purit Bharati Jaya Sapteta Muktadayaka Saptadham Istaro Bhava Saptadham Istaro Bhava. Very good. That's wrong. Pick up. Try that cancer, yeah? Good. Go like this, eh? So, don't worry. People don't make the light to you. Sit down like that, hold it like this. Right? So, yeah. Right. Hold it near the camera as soon as the light comes. Oh, hold it so. Yeah. Get the pencil here, right. Join your hands. Now you're going to pray to Agni Devata, the Lord of the fire, as the meat-eaten fire god, to consume this body which is made up of blood and flesh and bones and urine and feces and everything the body is composed of. You beg Agni Dev to bring this body to ashes, right? Join your hands in prayer. Om Kribyar Agninang Prihonamiko Durang Yamragyo Gakshatu Vipravaha Iha Koyat Mitro Kojat Veda Deve Bhyo Habyang Bahut Prajanata Om Twang Bud Brid Jagatado Istiva Bhut Paripalaka Britang Sansari Ku Astamidang Ku Twang Swargati Namaha. Bow to the fire. Mix up this with your right hand and you want 54 times over, 3-4. Right? Go ahead. Om Lumbhya Swaha. Om Tvache Swaha. Lohitai Swaha. Medobhya Swaha. Masebhya Swaha. Snayubhya Swaha. Astibhya Swaha. Vajabhya Swaha. Retase Swaha. Payave Swaha. Ayasai Swaha. Prayasai Swaha. Sayasai Swaha. Vyasai Swaha. Om Udhyasai Swaha, Suche Swaha, Om Sri Suchate Swaha, Om Shuk Manai Swaha, Om Shukai Swaha, Tapase Swaha, Tapase Swaha, Tapya Manai Tapyate Swaha, Om Tapya Manai Swaha, Dharamaye Swaha, Nishkrityai Swaha, Prayasrityai Ishajai Swaha, Yamaya Swaha, Antakai Swaha, Mrityuve Swaha, Yafomo, Brahmani Swaha, Brahmatyaya Swaha, Vishwebhyo Devibhyo Namaha Swaha, Yava Pritibhyam Swaha. You put your rest and put it. Oh, you're very good, right? Wash out your hand there, please. Oh, yeah. Open your hand. Pass this water along the fire and drop it outside 3 times. Om Krivyaragniye Namaha. Om Krivyaragniye Namaha. Om Krivyaragniye Namaha. Very good. Right. Let's put it to one side here. Wipe your hand with it. Alright, Mamu, you can get up. Take care of your forklift stand right there. Very good. Let me make your own sound like that. Then we'll be good. Alright. Take a stick here. You have 2 holes here and you have 5 sticks, right? So when you make the first rungs, you put it inside and leave it. Right? When you make the first rung, right? You put it inside and leave it. Both are you. Second rung, you continue the same way. Right, and the last one, you go hold it and you go very good on your side. Catch it in the fire. Right. Put it, yeah, catch it so much. Yeah. Yeah. Now what you're doing, you're touching the coffin below here and you're going around. And hold this towards the fire, not behind you, go burning on behind you. Right? Right. Right. You touch and move, touch and move. Yeah. Where are you going for? Go ahead. Touch, move. Go ahead. Hold it towards the fire. Yes, oh yeah. Om Sri Kritva Sukrishtang Karm Ko Janta Vai Ajanta Brityakal Vasang Prap Narang Ko Parismagata. Put it aside and leave it. Now on the side, on the side, on the side. Take this one. Subhash, put yours inside too. Come on this side. Look at inside. Put it inside here now, this side. Right, touch again and move. Subhash, take our next one. Om Shri Dharma Dharam Samayuktam Lobhama Bo Vritang Dehiyang Sarvagatrani Divyan Silukan Sigakshatu Om Shri Panchmagata. Right? Second row. Right. You can hold here on your own. You keep your Subhash. Right. Yeah, go on. Go on. Hold it towards the fire way. Om Dharma Dharam Samayuktam Lobhama Samavritang. You had the next one? Is it? No, watch. Touch it again. Go ahead. Don't come and see that light so way. Go ahead, touch and you move it in. Go ahead. And how long is it like this? Huh? Alright. Good. Now you can't on the lip. You want on the lip. Right, okay, push it inside. That's it. So leave it on the box. So push it over on the box and leave it. Put it on top now so you're like that. Right. Very good. Come here, please. Huh? Yeah. Come on. Face the south this way. Whatever you do, you face the south, right? Or look at movie can by the time here. You want 8 people there, one whole heap concrete, one whole lot. Join your hands and pray and ask the Lord today. You have done everything humanly possible, guidance on behalf of the Master, your dad, your brother. You beg Lord Vishnu's mercy on his soul, and you beg Agni Dev to consume this body to ashes. Anadhi Nidhanu Deva Sanka Chakra Gadadhara Akshaya Pundari Kaksha Prita Mukhya Prado Bhava Krishna Kripalutvam Gati Nangathir Bhava Sansar Magnanang Prasid Purushottavam Tat Sat Pritatma Shanti Tat Sat Pritatma Shanti Tat Sat Pritatma Shanti. Wow. God bless. So you won't be able to stay here because we're not blessed just now. You have a place. So we have, let me go Paramangut by the thing there. Bring this, I want this bottle with the, so you call it, a dactyl. Yeah, this here. And this. You remember a contrast? Huh? Yeah, look at the right. You are not tired, you look at it. You're not good. Bring this box and them 2 flags. Call your mama, what you want to work here? Yeah, and one else. Bring the flag in here. Press the box in here and the flag in. Yes, we got a little hole and plant this grass, right? Yeah, you can handle it. Huh? Sure. Anyway, there. Put your hand, look at that slide. All right, just shook it in there. Shook it in there. No, wrong side. The upside down. Yeah. Ini kisah lah kelas. Oh yes. Now this one better. All right, come on the side here, Akash. Now you keep in your hand like this over the nut. Take your father's name out as I pour the water. You make this offering, right? Keep it over. Adhyamu gotrasya kapusa. Adhyamu gotrasya mukapretasya telangisyo mayadiya devo patish. Right, follow the note. Come up on that, right? Om adhyamu gotrasya telangisyo mayadiya devo patish. Very good. Loose out during by the time. So much now, please. Keep your hand over it and let it pass through here, right? And let it fall on it. Take Prakash name. Adhyamu gotrasya mukha pretasya telangisyo mayadiya devo patishtatam. Very good. Loose out your ring. Right. Hold it in your hand. Yeah. Loose it now, burst it. Okay. Yeah. A little also one. Yeah, that's why we don't get gold ring. Use it. Yeah. But you don't go to get them. It's an expensive. Yes, burst it now. Burst it if you can. All right. Again, face the south. Ask the Lord again that you have done everything humanly possible, guidance on the demise of your dad, your brother. You beg the mercy of Vishnu Bhagavan on the soul of the Atma. And you beg again, Agni Dev consume this body. Ananidhano Deva Sanka Chakra Gadadhara Akshaya Pundarikaksha Krita Moksha Pradobhava Krishna Krishna Kripalutam Gatinanga Thirbhava Sansar Magnananta Supurushotamam Tat Sat Pritatma Shanti Tat Sat Pritatma Shanti Tat Sat Pritatma Shanti. This is by the Rupa the full class and loose out the nothing. That's only stock with one hand and pull out on the other. All right, so this completes here the funeral ceremony for today, right? You want mark this here? You want this? Yeah, because we're done here. Thank you. So this completes.
अच्छा गुनगुन, मुझे अपने पापा के बारे में कुछ बताओ।
चंदा ने पूछा तारों से, तारों ने पूछा हजारों से, सबसे प्यारा कौन है? पापा, मेरे पापा, पापा,
शहर उसका जाना पहचाना है, ओ लगता है वो नादान पर वो सयाना है, चेहरे से है वो भोला दिल का दीवाना है।
फूलों ने पूछा कलियों से, कलियों ने पूछा कलियों से,
सबसे प्यारा कौन है?
पापा, मेरे पापा,
हे पापा, तेरे पापा।
मीठी मीठी बातों से वो सबको हंसाता है,
हो प्यारी अदाओं से वो दिल बहलाता है,
दुनिया में आते जाते वो प्यार लुटाता है।
सागर ने पूछा नैया से, नैया ने पूछा खेवैया से,
सबसे प्यारा